Here with Coach Nathaniel Jones, St. Augustine High School. Coach, 2 years of being a defensive assistant, you're head coach of Carl High School, and now you're back in the hot seat. What do you think you've learned the last couple of years to get you ready to get back here?
I don't know if I've learned so much anything new. It's just the consistent of hard work pays off, and that's what we're doing around here. And if you work hard and you're consistent, things will fall in your favor.
Coach, talk about what is it like? What is the past couple of years been like for you after you left Carr, and then I know to go far away from home and then come back? What has it been like, and how glad were you to be able to come back home?
Right, I had a tremendous time at the University of St. Francis. We won a conference championship, but being away from your family is tough. So I made it back home. Coach Al Jones gave me an opportunity to come back here at St. Augustine High School, and we just made the most of it, worked hard, and did a lot of great things, and we look forward to the future.
Now, while you do lose quite a few players from last year, you also have quite a bit of talent on this roster. Let's start on the offensive side of the football, and I know you got some kids with a lot of speed on there at your skill positions, but just talk about what you got coming back first.
I would look at our offense. We should be fast, explosive, intelligent, but I think we can do multiple things. We can run at you, we can throw the ball, and keep you off balance. And that's what we're stressing to our guys. But no matter what, it's about the work. You have to work hard. Whether you're throwing it, you're running it, dictating tempo, or whatever it is, the work ethic has to be there. And if you do that, then you'll have success.
Again, it's Bailey. Going around the left side. He's got room. He's in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, Mahmoud Bailey, 7 yards out, and the Purple Knights take the lead.
St. Aug's trying to press Jesuit right down. They're going right to the line. They're going to try to run quarterback power right here.
Third and goal from the 2.
Don't be surprised if he just keeps it.
White does keep it straight up the gut. Touchdown.
That should do it.
Josh White ran behind his big lineman, and he ran in untouched.
I can say this, Josh is one of many dynamic players that we have. I think you look at Broderick Martin, you look at Ace Cooper, he's an explosive guy. Shamal McKnight, explosive guy. Kai Matthews, explosive guy. Mahmoud Bailey. We have a plethora of guys that we think if we put the ball in their hands, we're going to be successful. Josh White just happened to have to fill in a time where we were down at the quarterback position, and obviously he's explosive as well. So we just want to get those guys the ball and let them make plays for us.
Yeah, I know it's early. We still got a ways to go before we can start summer practice, but talk as we record this anyway. Talk a little bit about the quarterback position and what you expect to happen there.
Well, we have 2 guys that are tremendous quarterbacks. They're learning, they're growing, and they're fitting into our system. So we think the future looks bright at the quarterback position, and that guy's going to propel us to success.
Tell me their names again.
Kendall Sampson and Mike Mims.
And Mims, the junior?
Mims is going to be a senior.
He's going to be a senior,
yeah.
Okay. Now, he played a little bit last year. He got a little bit of experience last year, but I don't remember Sampson. Did he get any? He's
an incoming sophomore.
Okay. So it's going to be quite an interesting battle there. What kind of offense, how many times do you expect to throw the ball on an average?
On an average, as many times as we need to.
Many times as you need to.
We expect to run it as many times as we need to. Our offensive line probably will want to run it, and the quarterbacks probably want to throw it. So it's for you.
I know you must be excited about your offensive line too. They got one of the biggest O-lines around. Just talk about how many of them are returned.
I think it's 3 of those guys. Ted, Ethan, Dylan Pam. Mike Smith as well. So we have a few guys that return on the offensive line, but it's bigger than just being big.
Yeah.
We want them to be explosive, just like we would say to Broderick Martin, be explosive at the receiver's position. We want Ted to be explosive at the tackle or the guard position. So we expect big things out of our offensive line.
Yeah, what kind of role are you taking on defensively? Now that you're head coach, will you still have a huge role on the side of the defense?
I would think I'm an assistant. Myself and Coach Dorsey, we always work well together. Like I was telling him, treat me as if I were your assistant. Let me know where you need me at, and I'll, put myself there. So my role won't change much. I'll be hands-on with the defense and collaborating with Coach Dorsey.
Right.
But he's running the show, and we're going to get it done.
Talk about personnel defensively what some of your key returners and maybe a couple of newcomers you like.
We're going to have a lot of newcomers, but I think the consistent is Chris Confident, a kid which I thought could have been the defensive MVP of the district last year in the Catholic League. Taiwan Berryhill is a kid that's can play multiple positions. Mario Johnson will probably end up playing anywhere from Mike Will to Sam linebacker. And at the cornerback position, I think we have some guys that could do some things. So you're going to see a lot of new faces, but you're going to see speed and aggression to the football.
Coach Al set up the schedule from the year before last, and your pre-district schedule, as one would expect at St. Augustine, is up there with anyone's. Your traditional rivalry with MAC 35 and playing De La Salle and that, and just talk about what your non-district schedule is going to get you ready for.
I think when you look at 35, it's a traditional game. So we always look forward to it. Our fan base looks forward to it. Their fan base look forward to it. And playing De La Salle is like playing another Catholic League team, which they used to be.
Right.
So they give us the looks that we may see in the Catholic League, and we look forward to playing those guys. And so, we want to schedule a competitive pre-district to get you ready for the district.
Right.
One of the best districts in all of the state of Louisiana.
It's year after year, but that's why you want to coach in this.
Right. I think everyone knows that JT and John Curtis, they're going to be John Curtis, right?
Right.
And I think Jay Roth and those guys have proven themselves.
Right.
And sort of like you said, I think people are sleeping on Holy Cross.
I agree.
People are sleeping on Holy Cross. And Coach Bonice, his guys, not a lot of people talking about Coach Bonice.
Which is the way they like it.
Yeah, that's the way he likes it, So he's going to see this interview and he's going to be like, yeah, keep it on the hush.
Yeah, right.
But and I see Shaw getting better. Yeah. So the league from top to bottom is one of those leagues that you have to come to play every week. And when you think about it, around the metro area, you won't find a better district top to bottom.
Oh, absolutely.
You may find a district that can go 3 deep, but you can't find a district that'll go 5 or 6 deep.
Right.
So,
Coach, what kind of goals do you guys set? Do you come out and say, we want to do this, do that, or just take game by game? How do you guys set goals before the season starts?
The goal is always to win a state championship. Bottom line, you want to win a state championship. But more so than anything else, we want to build men.
Yeah.
Right? We want to build men of character. Once they leave us, they go on to be productive people. And the way you do that is to win today. Bottom line, if our guys are successful today and they can continue to be successful today, then in December we'll be fine. Success is defined for us by ultimately winning a state championship. Bottom line.
It's going to happen.
We don't deviate from that. We don't shun away from that. But we want to make sure that our kids become the best young men that they can possibly be.
Right.
That's as a person and as a football player. We want our program to have influenced our kids' lives for the rest of their lives. So maybe you can't quantify that this year, but as we watch those guys and they go on in life, then you can quantify it.
Lastly, Coach, what has it been like for you past couple months, knowing that you're going to be a head coach again on the sidelines? Do you go to bed every night just chomping at the bit? Do you have any sleepless nights?
No, I sleep good. I sleep well. God is good, so I sleep well. It's just like riding a bike.
Yeah.
You get back on, but I think I have great assistants.
Yeah.
From Coach Reed, Coach Carter, Coach Dorsey, Coach Gray, all of those guys and all of the coaches, they do a great job. They do a phenomenal job. So it makes my job easy. You know,
Right.
I have to deal with the boss at home more so than anything else getting on me about, about not bringing work home. But,
Right.
I sleep well and it's easy, It's just like riding a bike.
It's a great place to be in, Coach.
Oh, man. I didn't realize it until I got here. Great place to be. Tremendous fan base, tremendous tradition.
Alumni is a little crazy.
No,
here.
but I like that. I like the expectations of the alumni, and I want them to keep it up because, hey, if you feel like you're the best, you should say it.